Okay, Louis Rapp is first.
We're doing fine.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, Rich Hyber.
One of my 5 sons has been a police officer for
And
10 years in
Nelson
Kirkland.
left.
Oh,
He's
nice.
seen it all.
Nice.
Here.
Yep.
Just like you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Robert
Appreciate that.
here, right there. And Corinne Jensen, Dave Dormeyer, one to yourself. Mike McKee via Zoom. Go. Kelly Scotland. Over here. Eric Turner.
There.
Kevin Pruitt. Left.
Yeah, he was the one that just left.
Dana Dent. Jane Calloway. Rosemary Dorn. Andrew Coppin.
Yes.
And Stephen Sandberg left, is that right? Danny Stone. And Mindy McInnes via phone, right?
Yeah,
McManus, I'm sorry.
I will let you, there's 2 for Mike.
So how do we want to handle the Zoom and phone call by record?
You can write Mike. Maybe you
Okay. Sign it.
Okay.
Do I need that phone?
Yes,
Just have what?
another chat. Another chat. What do you need, Mike?
Forgot his phone.
No, just to vote by the check.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, I'm sorry.
So the word is remove or not remove, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you go, have you called the question?
Okay, the question has been called, the ballots have been passed out.
I have not been, my name has not been called, Diane Allman.
Neither is mine.
And
Oh, that's right, sorry, and so I forgot.
There you go.
Oh, Diane, I somehow missed you, yes. Diane Oliver.
Okay, she's got a ballot.
I don't know how I missed you. And Anson has, but I gotta highlight Anson.
Here's what I want to do, and let's not get confused with remove or not. If you want to remove David Hunt as chair, vote yes. If you do not want to remove David Hunt as chair, vote no. Everybody understand? And then we will have 2 people observe the counting up here at the table.
Did you get a ballot?
Okay, so.
Benjamin too?
Did somebody call it?
You gotta count.
Got it, Mike.
Yeah, she tried.
Okay. It sticks. Yep.
Yes.
So, Paul, do we want to put that in the chat? How do we?
And who is this She wants to observe.
Okay, so.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Get a for accounting. It's been real busy these past few months.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Very, very. Yeah. Tell her your name.
Am I allowed to observe, sir?
What?
You just send to the table to our accounting.
Yeah, that's doing right.
Oh, you want to sign this?
Yes.
Mandy McCann.
Yeah, no problem. Are they collecting?
Andrew, you have another plan?
We're trying to find the balance.
Never mind.
Where did the ballots go?
Right there. Oh, he's got, oh, you're counting.
Okay, verify, we had 14 voters. Is that what you called out?
14, 15, 16.
We have 16.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, 16.
And there's my observer sign too.
Two sets of eyes, one over the top, and one
What I'd like to do is lay them on the table one at a time, and you both agree what you're voting.
Okay, we can do that. All right, let's do that.
Okay.
I've got a piece of paper to mark, but
Pizza while you're standing in the corner?
I'm good, I appreciate it.
Very good, okay.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
No problem.
all right, ready? Yes, to remove.
yes. 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 Yes.
Thanks for being here.
No problem.
Appreciate your service.
Thank you. Yeah, you gotta press hard.
Yes.
Now, I'll see if I can get up.
Yes. And yes. So that's all 16 ballots? 16, right? Yeah.
16 now?
16.
Yep.
Okay, let me announce the vote.
Please. I'm sure that brings all these within someplace I can't see
Okay, we have a result. There were 16 ballots for elected PCOs. 16 voted yes to remove, 0 voted not to remove. Okay, let's see if we can speed this meeting up. I did make an error. Normally what you have is a
Think I did
temporary
the two
chair that
reading and
appoints
everybody else
a
is left.
secretary and a sergeant of arms. And then once that is done and you have the credentialing, which we did when you checked in, then there's a
Copy.
motion made for a permanent chair to run the meeting. So we probably, let's retroactively have somebody do that.
I
our-
so move
Okay.
that Paul Hesby, our permanent chairman for this meeting.
Okay. Candy has moved and Rick has seconded that I be appointed permanent chair. Are there any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Got to call that 3 times.
Yes.
Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Okay, let's get on with the business. You have additional officers. We're going to open the floor for a motion on what you want to do with the other officers elected in January 2023. Yes.
Yeah, now I'd like to make a motion to remove the rest of the body, Dandolino, Carla, Urias, John Smith, Corinne Jensen.
Okay, can you repeat those names loudly in the positions, just so?
I need bigger font.
I'm getting yelled at.
Dandolino, Carla Urias, John Smith, Corinne Jensen.
And their positions are?
Treasurer,
Secretary,
and
vice chair, and then parliamentarian.
yeah, the parliamentarian.
Okay, does everybody understand who those 4 people are in their positions?
Yes.
And the motion is to remove those 4 from their positions.
Can I say something?
Yes, Mindy, go ahead.
Need a second.
In one of the
Point of order.
policies, Carla
Point
stepped
of order,
in
we need a second.
because with her being an elected official for the school board, she stepped down. So I think it's kind of a moot point to vote her out.
The reason that we're doing it in such a fashion is because we will effectively go back and backdate all of this to October 5th.
Okay.
She was elected to the school board when, last November? I think it's better to leave her name in the motion.
I agree.
It's cleaner that way. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Would it be wise to add to this motion an effective date that Candy had just brought up, that this becomes effective as of?
So, very good point. We are going to get to that later and make sure that we clean up what's occurred essentially in the last 6 months from October 5th on. But I think we should do that in a separate motion. Yes.
Point of order, Mr. Chair. We don't have a second on that motion.
Okay, is there a second on the motion to remove the other? Yes, Anson? Okay, we have a second on the motion to remove those 4 individuals from their leadership positions. Okay, discussion.
Is it very clean to have him be the second?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe we should just,
Another second?
if you don't mind withdrawing, is there someone else who will second that motion?
I'll second that.
Okay?
Louis Rapp.
Okay, Louis Rapp seconds the motion. Time for discussion. Yes.
We still haven't seen from Dandolino any records on this property. So
That's coming up.
He's just saying that's part of this issue.
Yeah.
We're going to talk, that's going to be discussed later tonight. Okay, any further discussion on removing the 4 other leadership positions elected January 2023? Okay,
I'll call for the question.
don't you think we should ballot? I think we should ballot.
Are we ballot?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
call the names out.
Okay,
We want to have a record.
Louis Rapp,
Louis Rapp.
Rick Harper,
Right.
Candy,
Here.
what's the ones I highlighted? Sorry, guys.
No.
Robert C.
Robert.
Diane Oliver, got your son.
Yes, yeah, we just did, yeah.
Dave Dormeyer.
We did. We voted on it.
Am I Mike McKee. Kelly Scott.
Kelly, raise your hand.
I got it. Okay, Eric Turner. Dana Dent.
I'm only
Callaway. Rosemary Norton.
We're gonna vote on that.
Andrew Coppin. Coppin, sorry.
I'm still giving you two.
We're gonna deal with that.
And Mindy McManus and Anson Barker.
There's two for Mike McKee and Mindy.
Okay, so Mike, have you got it in the, chat? Oh, yes, you do. Sorry.
How does it feel being a bouncer with a bunch of babes? Big babes. Babies.
It's not the crowd I suspected this would be from.
You want a yes or no again?
Yes or no, please. President, boom. Caught that.
I was thinking, oh, so I got your mail.
And then there's a couple more here.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it, I haven't got it, just 1 second. So Mindy, how do you? Mindy, are you still there?
Oh, right here.
Oh, sorry.
You want to come up?
How do you vote?
Sorry, I got distracted. Okay.
Here we go. You have a couple over here?
One more.
I switched the other side.
Yeah, I noticed that. Remember which one's which.
You want to sign that one?
Did we give David McKee's ballot? Mike McKee.
I thought I gave it to you.
Yes.
I thought I gave it to you. Can you look at this?
If I don't find it here, I'll have it. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Well, this is my McKee.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, vote your
I'm good. My crew's going to go eat here in a little while, so thank you though, I appreciate it.
Might be missing Rick Hyberg.
Oh, right. That's Rick.
So that's yes?
Yeah, and then you voted no, right?
She voted no. She voted no. Okay. She voted no.
Votes? have a tally on the motion to remove the other 4 officers for the Grant County Republican Party. 15 yes, 1 no. 15 to 1. We will keep these ballots and they will be turned in to the state party as part of the report. Okay, I think, yes, is there,
Hey, Paul, could we move that it was unanimous that we voted yes to remove David? Is that going to be in the minutes?
yes, that will be in the minutes, and it was unanimous, yeah,
Right.
16.
The word unanimous
Yes.
needs to be present.
Okay.
I will have that in the minutes.
Because he
Or not the
told
minutes, the
me to
report.
do that.
No, that's fine.
And I do
I
everything.
asked you to do
Dale
that.
tells me.
So now, the Republican Party in Grant County is totally leaderless. So what do we need to do? We need to elect some new officers, right? So the floor is open to do that. Okay.
I move to elect,
Andrew
Coleman as our chair.
I second that nomination.
Okay, Candy has moved, Rick has seconded that Andrew Copen be elected as the Grant County Republican Chair.
Again, a point of information, if I may.
But before you get to that, is there a second to that motion?
We had it.
Okay, right here, okay, yes.
The point of information, or just a simple question is, the 2 who called the meeting, which is Candy and Rick, are the ones who are passing the motions and getting the second. I think it would be wise for you as a party to reconsider that.
And have other people make the motion?
Absolutely.
Okay?
That's fine with me.
If they're willing to withdraw, floor's back
I'll
open.
withdraw my second.
That's
I
fine.
withdraw my motion.
Okay, let's start over. Yes, sir.
I will move that we nominate Andrew Copeland
I
to
second.
be our chair.
And what's your name again?
Robert Sig.
Robert Sick, okay.
Okay. Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, you have the second.
Diane Oliver.
Diane Oliver, I second.
Diane Oliver, okay.
Smart idea.
Now we have a motion and a second to nominate Andrew Copeland to be the chair of Grant County. Any discussion?
I mean, this should know.
Rick?
Well, I support Andrew, and I have watched as you all have too over the last months. Andrew has been through a lot of, I will call it, mental torture. And I know I haven't been as much of a help to him as I probably could have or should have been, but he has done a remarkable job, a journeyman job, and I support him in this, and I urge all of us to vote for him.
Okay, any further discussion? Yes?
I would like to address the issue of how this election is taking place, because I remember the organizational meeting from 2023, and this discussion did not happen at that meeting. We had a speech from both candidates, but there was no discussion allowed on the nomination for the chair. And I believe that that's one of the reasons we're in the predicament that we're in, because there wasn't honest discussion from the group about that nomination. And I don't know why it wasn't. It may have been an oversight, but I felt very constrained to not be able to speak up my concern over that. And so I just appreciate the fact that our chair in this group is at least discussing Andrew Copeland at this time. I will be voting yes for him.
Okay, is there any further discussion?
I believe that discussion normally in Robert's rules. Phil Anderson.
I know.
Are there any any other nations?
Are there, yeah,
Oh.
Paul will get to that.
Okay, I will get to that.
Follow up with.
Let me go ahead and do that now. It's my fault. Are there any further nominations for chair? Are there any further nominations?
What information?
Are there any further nominations for chair? Hearing none,
I nominate Bill Anderson.
are you making a nomination?
I'm nominating myself.
Okay.
And the reason for that is so that we can have discussion properly.
He is
Alternating
not
discussion.
a elected PCO.
You don't have to be an elected PCO to be a chair. Yes, you do.
That is true.
That's true, but he can't be making a nomination.
I'd have to look at your bylaws. 'Cause
But he can't make the motion.
That's what I would think.
Of course.
But he can be chair. For the purposes of indulging Phil Anderson.
Wait a minute, if I'm not mistaken, your bylaws do say you have to be an elected PCO.
Yes, to be.
Yes, they do.
It varies by county. I don't know.
I think theirs do.
Ours does.
Ours does, okay, which
Yeah,
time?
I'm sorry.
I won't make the motion.
I'm sorry.
Somebody might want to check that real quick.
I've looked at your bylaws, so I know that for sure.
For information, Dan.
Yes. Pardon me?
The reason I made that statement and motion was Robert's rules does state that the comments on these particular issues alternate between pro and con. We are not doing that here.
Okay. Let me ask, is there any other nominees? Any motions for any other nominees? Okay, I'll say it 3 times. Any motion for nominees? Any further motions for nominees? Any further motions? Okay, the floor is closed. We only have one motion on the table, or not on the table, but in front of this assembly, and that is to further discuss the nomination of Andrew Copeland. Any further comments? Yes.
I'm not a PCO, I just attended. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
If he is nominated, is he gonna open up the Facebook to everybody so that we can make comments and we can know when the meetings are?
I think since he is the only person that's been nominated for this position, you want to comment on that?
Right now, Tammy Turner is running the Facebook.
And it's been reopened.
When? Not this morning. I can't get on it, I haven't seen anything for a long time.
All right, well, I will double check your name and see if it's off of there, but I have been reopening it.
Why did you close it?
And it's open. Because of the types of comments that were being placed, they were not positive towards the party, and they were not the type of comments that needed to be addressed on social media.
Okay. So if I can't get on, I contact you?
Yeah, I will tag you as soon as I get home. So check in the morning.
Okay, any further comments on nominating or electing Andrew Copeland as your chair? Seeing none, let's pass the ballots out.
Good, I'm going with the list again.
So is it yes and no?
So yes or no vote?
Andrew, is there going to be pizza at every meeting?
Okay, so we're out.
Push hard.
Rick Hyber.
These are the 2 for online.
Well, Mike is talking about drone, and your battery's running low. Well, your battery's running low.
Oh, is it? That's good.
Yes,
I got
Robert Sig.
the power board here.
Okay.
This is for candy.
Did you get Robert Sig?
I have to be there.
Diane Oliver? Here. Dave Dormeyer? Mike? Oh, there you are, Mike, you're back. Okay, Mike. Kelly Scotland? Right here, Andrew. Eric Turner?
Well, light switch is right there.
Kevin Pruitt? I'm sorry,
What do you mean?
Dana Dent?
Outlet. Is there an outlet? No.
There's not.
Wait, there's this right here. There's a cord. I don't know if it's wide. Yeah. Well, one way to find out.
Right in front of me. Andrew Copen?
See if that works too.
Danny Stone?
Push it. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna have to watch
Mindy
this cord.
McManus on the
Yeah.
phone, and Anson Bartrand.
Be sure to pick it up before the meeting's over. Wanted to take the chair from there and throw it
Yes or
over.
no?
Yeah.
Yes. And Andrew.
Okay, I'll pick it up.
Mike, did you get that? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you can too? Okay. Charlie, would you give me that? Anna can't pick them up. You go. Paul, this is
One more vote.
right here.
Those two.
Not King County Hall.
Is there anything pending? Whenever you guys are ready to eat, I'm ready. I think we're good here.
Yes.
Wherever works, let me know when you guys are ready and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We have 16 ballots, 15 yes, 1 blank. Okay. I have a question for you. We have 16 ballots passed out, 15 yes, 1 blank. I assume that means the person is abstaining?
Or it just got in there by mistake?
Well,
The question I
Should have
posed,
16
should have, we had 16 ballots, but one of them was blank.
did the chair, did the candidate vote for himself?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so, that's.
Would there be anybody out there that's?
Oh, okay, let me put it this way. Is there a ballot out there that that was missed? No, so that was definitely a ballot. Okay, so.
And it was in the middle of the pack, so somebody,
Can we put down abstain, maybe? Abstain?
No vote.
Would anybody out here that's a PCO be willing to say they abstained from voting?
Or that we only had
One
15
person.
voting at that
we
time.
just had 15 voting.
Yeah.
It's still unanimous, because the blank ballot, we don't really know what they want.
Okay.
We're not
Did Dave fill out his?
Here's his ballot sitting there.
Oh, there it is, so this must have been,
Where is
where is it?
He went out and hasn't.
Yeah.
So little boys are.
He's been there for a while by himself.
Is there a vote on it?
There's no vote on it, it's blank.
Okay.
We got a blank ballot, whichever way you do this.
Has Mr. Dormel stepped out before the vote?
Several
I don't
times.
remember.
He did leave.
Can somebody go find it?
Code 4 knows those.
Go see if you can find it.
There's a lot.
Yes. No, press hard. Nope. There you go, press hard.
I think we should do a ballot, and reaffirm
When we do that.
but do it in one ballot. Yes.
While we're waiting for him to come back,
Yes,
and address all the questions.
Yes.
A little earlier, we were talking about executive board members and who could be who had to be a PCO. Article 2 of our current bylaws. Article 2, Section 212 says the executive board officers shall be duly elected or appointed PCOs, elected or appointed as officers by a majority of the central committee members present, at which a 50% quorum exists at any central committee meeting, except, this will happen, we're going to deal with some more elections right now, except for the secretary, treasurer, or congressional district chair, which may be non-PCO voting members of the executive board, and also the legal advisor can be a non-PCO, though he's a non-voting member, or she. Just to clarify.
But the chair does have to be.
Yes.
Thank you for that clarification.
It says shall, not will.
Commissioner.
Do we have a nominee?
Okay, the vote is 16 to have Andrew be the new chair and 0 opposed. Okay, let's complete the rest of the business for the organization meeting, and then it'll be turned over to Andrew. We need to have a secretary, a treasurer, parliamentarian, and what, congressional?
Vice chair.
Vice chair. So I'm certainly willing to have all those in one ballot, but if you want to do each one separately, we can. I don't know who's going to be nominated, so let's deal with this. We don't want to be here all night.
No, he's not here. He'll have to make a phone call. Personally.
Vice chair,
It's
John,
a
secretary.
505 already.
Gonna be the treasurer.
We shut the door already. Can we shut this one? Yeah, you can come in here. No, use the bathroom. It's just loud.
You don't have to fill that position now. You can fill it later.
Just do those three.
Congressional representative, you want to put
No, there's already a congressional representative.
They were not.
Can I stay?
Yeah.
Was she voted in that position in January?
Yes.
Okay, just like Rick was.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do after this motion for these people to be these new officers, we're gonna reaffirm the others, Rick and Candy and
Linda Bishop.
Linda. Okay? So, does everyone understand the motion? Is there a second?
I'll second it, Robert C.
Okay? So one more time, could you repeat your motion in terms of the people and their position?
I'm making a motion for Candy Erickson for vice chair, Josh as the secretary, and Tammy Turner, my lovely wife, as
Just a point of order.
Yes.
Can Candy serve as both committee woman and vice chair?
That is really,
I don't think there's anything in your bylaws that say you can't, and I know
Okay.
I know that's common. I mean, it can be common in a lot of different things when they can't hold it. But I guess the floor is open.
right, I mean, I don't want to preclude any other nominations, so. Are there, okay, a second has been made to that motion. Are there any other nominations for any of these positions? Because if there is, we're probably going to have to separate them out. Any further nominations for secretary, vice chair, secretary, treasurer? Any further nominations? Yes?
I'm not wanting to make a nomination, I want to ask the question through you as a group. Is there a female that would like to serve in the vice chair? I mean, I realize Candy's had a lot of work in the last few months, and it's been very difficult. Do you really want to serve in that position for the rest of this term?
Yes, I'd like to finish with Andrew. We've got a good ribbon going, and we feel a lot about it. I think that we can continue and for the betterment of the group. It's not that much farther before this is over at the end of the year, and I think I can do that. It's up to you.
That's a fair question. Thank you.
I serve at the feelings of the people.
And we appreciate you.
Thank you.
And I hate to inform you, you're going to do this all over again in January 2025.
Don't be friendly.
Right, friendly. Okay. Any further nominations? Any further nominations? Any further nominations? Hearing none, we will vote collectively on these three positions. Any discussion? Any further discussion? Yes.
Are you? Is he here? No, I haven't seen him. Yeah. I'm ready to eat whenever they're here. Okay.